Have you ever thought about doing something, but then you just end up thinking about it repeatedly and never doing it? This is often how overthinking starts to happen, and you just start to think about everything that's going on. Even small interactions become harder to do because you are always analyzing and overthinking about what to say next, and constant thoughts always pop up into your head like, did I say the right thing? Or will it be awkward if I said this? But let me tell you something. It's really just your mind doing this. The reason is most of the time you know the answers or you know what to do, but since you have trained to always think relentlessly and go down in a spiral of thoughts, you end up not doing anything about it. I myself have been a victim of overthinking for the longest time. Basically, it stopped me from doing many things that deteriorate my life. Think about how life would be if you were not a chronic overthinker. And imagine yourself as more like a person who takes action. And by that, I don't mean you need to always just take action without the proper knowledge about what you are doing, but research the basics and do the action. While doing it, start learning along the way. I'm not saying that overthinking is all bad, because sometimes you can use it to cope some of the bad things that happen to you, or even get good ideas while catching a drift in thought. But here's the thing, you most likely won't do that, or the chances of you turning your overthinking thoughts to something positive is really low, because most of the time overthinkers have a negative thought pattern. I like to bring this point as well, but not fully blaming social media, because social media can be used for your advantage or something positive like free marketing and advertising. But the problem is most of us just scroll on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. Then you may see something that interests you, whether it be a lifestyle or a dream car that you like or a person that you wish to become. So after you are probably done scrolling on social media, which I probably think that you will stop at some point, then you go about your day thinking about the lifestyle that you want to live, or thinking you are driving that dream car, but in reality it's not true. You like to live in that fantasy and overthink about it for the whole day. I myself am not better of this because I am a chronic overthinker myself. I also had a problem of having an imaginary girlfriend and a different lifestyle. It was all just fantasy, but none of it was real. It was just thoughts in my head, and I was always thinking about it for the longest time. Rather than going out to get one of those things like a relationship or build that lifestyle, I was drowned in my thoughts about a fantasy land that never existed. And this goes for the topic that I am saying because this was a form of overthinking and it destroyed my real life. I was not happy in real life. I used to drink a lot alone and play non-stop video games to numb myself away rather than existing in real life. So this is what it does, and you can relate to what I'm saying because maybe you're stuck in the same position as I am. What helped out for me was first changing my beliefs and thought patterns on the way I think in general. Instead of seeing everything in a negative perspective, I thought about it positively, and I know the whole positive thinking might be wishy washy, but once you start to program your mind into a positive thought pattern, you will see the change in how you think and the way you talk about anything in general. And yes, of course, your negative thoughts won't just go away overnight because you have conditioned your mind to think in a negative way. Another thing that helped me was shifting my thoughts into something different. Like I used to think of a song or sing something in my head or out loud when I'm at home, but can be counterproductive too because now you will start to spiral into a pattern of just thinking about songs. Shifting your thoughts is a way to go about it, and that is why mindfulness can be a very powerful remedy for overthinking. You can try to meditate and focus on your breath. You will get thoughts while you are meditating. So, what you have to do is shift your thinking back to breathing. I have meditated and seen results from it. So you can also give it a try and see for yourself. But here's the thing, try to be consistent at it. Don't do it for like long hours and not do it the next day. The best way is to maybe do it 5 minutes and try and do it every day. That way you can stick to it. And you might think that you need to be home to do it, and trust me, you can do it everywhere else. So that's all for now. See you in another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also feel free to share your thoughts by commenting here.